everyone, it is Michelle Littler here with All Star Stampers, and today I have a video and we are going to be doing some alternatives from our April 2024 paper pumpkin kit, which is the Delicate Wings. I love paper pumpkin. I feel like they are just really great craft boxes. This month the cards are absolutely beautiful. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. You can also sign up for my email list right there, allstarstampers.com/email, so you don't miss out on any events, classes, and specials I have going on. And if you would like to shop or subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you can find information here and also in the description below on how you can become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Okay, we are going to get started. So this is a monthly craft subscription. It comes into your mailbox every month, or you can buy it as a one-time gift too. But anyway, this month, this is what it looks like. It comes with some beautiful directions. This month we're making cards with some butterflies. I love how all of the directions are in here. It shows you step by step. There's a ruler. And then on the back, it is going to show you the kit components. You're going to make 9 cards and 9 envelopes. And then there's also a QR code, and it says, keep the party going. In this month, they had the add-on for the stamps or the die set. So I do have that right here. It is the Thanks and Beyond dies. These are very inexpensive, and if you have to be a subscriber to be able to get these add-on dies, but these will kind of coordinate for the next couple months. So I am going to be using these dies today with our alternative cards. But let me show you the cards if you were to put them together just like the kit. They are so pretty. Here is this one. It says everything will be okay, and it has this beautiful champagne. Do you see that champagne metallic? And look at the back of the card. Okay, and then this one says surrounding you with love, and there's that. And then this one says I'll always be here for you, and this, look at this little butterfly is like popped out, and look at the back of that. So it comes with, you get dimensionals, all your pieces. Your first paper pumpkin kit will even come with a little acrylic block. Look at the beautiful coordinating envelopes. I mean, this is gorgeous. And then you have all your parts and pieces. Now this one does come with a basic gray ink spot, and then there's some tear tape and little mini glue dots. So you don't have to have any special die cutting machines. Everything pops out and is easy, all the labels for you to gather. So for my first card, I took this card base because I feel like, although this is so beautiful, these should be cut as card fronts so then you can make more to them. So that's what I did. I cut one in half and I then cut it down, and we're going to use this on our first card. So let's get started in crafting. I also always take out my full ink pads, and I save these little ink spots to give away or different things, but I like my full-size ink pads. All right, I hope you love this kit. I do have a few extras, so if you're watching this and you're local, let me know, and I can get you one. All right, so card number 1 is right here. So we have Lost Lagoon. And so I have a card base that measures 11 inches by 4 1/4. And you're just going to go ahead and score that at 5 1/2, which I already did just to save a little bit of time in the video. You're going to want to give that a good crease. And then again, this is from the card base. I just cut that down to 4 inches, and then I cut it in half. So I believe it's 2 3/4. So we can just go ahead and glue this to the bottom of our card, just right here. I just think this is so pretty. Love it so much. Okay, so there is that. And this is hanging over a little bit, so you can just take your paper snips, flip it upside down, and trim that off. There we go. Okay, so next up, I have a piece of white. This is going to be for the inside. It's 5 1/4 by 4. I have a, I don't know if this is about 3/8 of an inch strip. Might be 3/4. You just need a strip to fit your words. And then I have this label, which again comes from the coordinating dies, the Thanks and Beyond dies. I just cut that out of white. All right, what do we need next? Ribbon. I grabbed this ribbon. It's in our online store and it comes in gold and silver. We don't have a champagne ribbon, so I thought the gold would look really pretty, so I pulled that out. You're also going to need a scrap of white because we're going to need to stamp and die cut a butterfly. And I think I forgot to grab that. Here we go. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing is I am going to be using basic gray, but I'm also going to be using the Lost Lagoon ink pad. So I need, we're going to start with that. Let me show you the stamp set. I didn't even show you the stamp set. I was so excited about stamping. This is what it looks like. This comes in your kit, so you can see the images really well. So there's 2 little butterflies, this little background, and then it says the sending loving thoughts your way. Everything will be okay and surrounding you with love. So this comes in your kit. Excuse me. It's in the back of the chipboard anyway, and it might be like upside down, but just pull that out so you have that, so you can store that with your stamp set. So because they're photopolymer, they're kind of hard to see, so that makes it a great and easy way for me to show you. Okay, we're gonna do some background stamping now. So that little like image with the little dots, I'm just stamping in Lost Lagoon ink kind of all over the background here, and I'm just kind of like turning my stamp a little bit as I go, just to give the cardstock a little bit of, it's just not so plain. You could have also embossed this, but I only have my little mini embossing machine next to me, so I'm just using that. Okay, there we go. So now we have a little bit of texture in the background there. Okay, let me clean off my stamp, and we will do this using my chamois here. Okay, so now we're gonna, on this scrap, we're gonna stamp the bigger butterfly here, also in Lost Lagoon ink. And so let me take this off and stamp that right there. And then on the inside, this is the inside of our card. You can go ahead and stamp that like that. You can even take, let's do this one and make this, take this one and stamp this butterfly up there. So there, now we have our inside piece. Okay, let's clean this off and do the last thing we're gonna stamp. The last thing we're gonna stamp are our words with that basic gray. So I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna stamp the one that says surrounding you with love. Just trying to find it. There we go, it's that one. And our little strip right here, we're going to stamp that in basic gray. I like to put my words on a diagonal, so then it's actually, I'm looking at the words and not the block to line it up. That's just a tip I learned a long time ago. So our basic gray ink, we're going to stamp on this little sentiment. And I smeared that. I must have done something. Well, that's good side. Our paper is such good quality. You can turn it around and try again. Okay, that's much better. I don't know what I did. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna close up my ink pad, and the next thing we're gonna do is we need to die cut this butterfly, or you can fussy cut it if you do not have the dies. I'm going to take the outline image. So this one, we'll also do an inside one. We're gonna use that on the next card. We're gonna take this. I just have my little mini machine here, and we're going to cut this out. I just need to grab my top plate. Okay, so here is my top plate. Can you see I use the gray plate, plate number 3, and then my clear plate, then your paper, your die, and another clear plate, which the clear plates are labeled number 2. And then you can just go ahead and run this through. All right, there is our beautiful butterfly. Okay, let me put this out of the way. And now we can assemble the rest of our card fairly quickly. So we're going to take our adhesive and we're gonna put this on the inside, this white piece, right like that. Then we're gonna take our ribbon, and I'm just gonna wrap it around that seam on the front and tie a bow. So this is really skinny ribbon. I think it's 1/8 of an inch. And like I mentioned, it does come, you get a pack of silver and gold, and it's in the online exclusive section in our online store. Okay, and let's trim this. Okay, and then our label. Here's our label. This is gonna get put on with dimensionals, and apparently I didn't know that was on the back, but nobody will see that. I must have used a scrap paper, put 2 dimensionals on the back. Again, you get some in your kit, but dimensionals are just a good staple. Then our butterfly that we stamped and die cut, we're going to pop that up with a dimensional. Something I didn't do on my first card is you can take your Wink of Stella and add glitter to your butterfly to make it sparkle. I know it probably might not show up on here on the video, but I'm adding the Wink of Stella to make it sparkle. Okay, and then final thing is we're gonna make this into a band, almost the final thing. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit and take my scissors, and all you do is cut a little slit near the center, and then you go from the right and then the left to get your little banners. Okay, so pretty easy to do. And then we will attach this banner to our card, and I wish we had some champagne little embellishments, but I went through my little embellishment bin, and so there we go. Here's our banner, and we're just gonna put that up with a dimensional. Well, the back came off, but not the dimensional. We're gonna put that right underneath here. Okay, so what I grabbed to add a little bit of sparkle are the neutral sequins, and they're in white, copper, bronze, and gold. And since I use the gold ribbon, I'm gonna use some of the gold sequins, and I'm going to add 3, and they have different sizes, so just go ahead and sprinkle a few of these on our card to finish it off. So there's card number 1 of our alternatives. What do you think? Here's this outside. Look at how pretty it is. And then you open it up and you have more beautiful butterflies on the inside. So there's card number 1. I hope you guys like it. All right, let me just move a few things around and let's go ahead and go into card number 2. So this is what we need for card number 2. For this card, I took another one of the card bases and we're going to trim this down. I also took, there's this piece from one of the inside cards, and I wanted this champagne foil. And again, we have some, so this piece right here, behind here. So if I make another card, I'm just gonna have to put like gold or gray or something else behind it. So I took that and I used those dies, the Thanks Beyond, and I die cut a champagne butterfly. So here it is right here. And then I took this die and I cut out this one, but I want to show you how it kind of stays attached and you have to, it's kind of cool. So let me just show you on, if I have a scrap of paper, I just need like a little skinny piece here. Okay, so here's this intricate little butterfly. I want to show you how it kind of stays connected to the paper. And I cut it out, but you could do a lot of different things with this. I just want to show you the versatility of this little mini stamp set, or die set. Okay, so there's that. So here it is in petal pink, but see what I mean? Like it is attached in there. So you could, if this was a solid piece, just like do this right on your paper. But I wanted to detach it, so I just took my paper snips and you can just snip out the center, like right across there, if you want to cut it out. But it's pretty neat. So just like that, that's what I did. But it will stay attached if that's how you want it. I just wanted to show that. Okay, so now we need to cut out a few. We need to cut this down. And we're going to have to score something too. So, all right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going, so I have a piece of basic white, 5 1/4 by 4, and this is basic gray, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Now on the long side, we're going to score this at, what is it, 2 1/8? I'm drawing a blank. 2 1/8, because we want 2 1/8 on each side. So 2 1/8. We're gonna make kind of like a little gate fold. So 2 1/8. Okay, score, don't cut. And then flip it over and do 2 1/8. 2 1/8. And score. Okay, so now, if I did this right, yep, it's gonna go just like that. Okay, now with the card base, we are going to cut this at 1 7/8. You need 2 pieces. 1 7/8, 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So there's one, and here is another. I haven't looked, so they might have refill of these kits. A lot of times they do. So if you love a kit, you can go ahead and order the refill, which just comes with the parts and pieces, not the ink and the stamp set. And it is usually significantly like discounted. Okay, we also needed a circle here, which I don't know where my circle is. That's nice. Okay. I'm looking for a shape. I have a large stylish shaped circle, but I must have forgot to die cut it. I just took it out of my scrap bin. So I'm seeing if I have something comparable. This one is a little bit smaller. I don't know, we can see if that one is gonna work. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to stamp the butterfly. Let's do the inside of our card. So we're gonna use a basic gray ink just on this card only, basic gray, and we're gonna stamp both of those butterflies like we did before. We're gonna take the one and we can stamp it in the corner. And then we can take that other butterfly and we can stamp it up here in this corner. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're gonna do is I took those little splatters, kind of like that we did that background in. So I took those, and you can see here on my little scrap here, I stamped them off. So I took them, I stamped them off, and I added them kind of in the background here a little bit. So you can stamp them off and just add a little bit, kind of like that on our card. Okay, so now this can go on the inside with some adhesive. All right, just like so. Okay, so now the next thing we need is I'm looking to see if this circle, oh, here, I found my circle. Perfect, found my circle. This is the size I need. So this circle is about, let me tell you about the size of it. The other one was, it's about 3 inches. So that's why I needed a pretty good size circle. Okay, so here is the outside of our card. Now take your bone folder and give where we scored a really nice crease. Just like that. Now we're going to take those pieces that we cut and we're going to glue those on the outside flaps. So we'll do this one first, and then we will do this other side. All right. All right, I wanted to use, for this one, I grabbed our brand new basic beige ribbon. This is a new color. It's kind of like a core color they came out. It's just a really nice neutral. And so this ribbon is, I believe, $7.50. It's basic beige bordered ribbon. So I'm going to just wrap this around. This is going to help keep our card closed. But I'm going to wrap it around and tie a bow. But again, before I do it, look at the inside. Whoops, this is the inside. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, now let's tie it closed. Wrap it around and tie a bow. Get my paper snips out. And trim. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slide the bow over to the side. And now what I did is we're gonna stamp on this circle the words you want. And so I'm using the one that says sending loving thoughts your way. And I'm gonna stamp this in the basic gray. Just kind of just so it fits, but maybe down a little bit closer to the bottom than in the center, because we're going to add a butterfly to that as well. Okay, the one we die cut right here. Okay, so now to attach this, you don't want to attach this in the middle because it opens up. So what I did is I took some dimensionals and I'm going to put them on the left side, this left flap anyway. So I'm actually going to kind of anchor that ribbon down like that. I'm going to put 2 there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this off, the little backing, and then, so then that way you can still untie your ribbon, but it won't come all the way undone. And then we're going to put this right here in the center. Okay, now if you want to add another dimensional to the top, I'm just taking off the top and then I'm just going to lift it up and just tuck it up there, and there we got another one up there. Okay, so then our butterfly, this is going down, I just put it down flat, it looks like. So you can take a little glue dot. Again, we use those dies. Make sure I got a little piece in there. Take a little glue dot right in the center to attach, and then put it in the middle of that little champagne. And then if you want, you could pop it up. I'm just going to put this one down flat like this right up here. And then to finish this one off, I took our adhesive back sparkle gems. They're like black and like a champagne and a silver color, or I don't know. They look more champagne to me than gold. So I just took, again, you got different sizes. I took one and put one in the center here. And then I took 2 more for just to sprinkle on the card over here. Like that. So there is our second card. Isn't that so cute? And then on the inside, so then when you open it up, it looks like that on the inside. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, there is card number 2. I do have one more to do with you real quick if you guys want to watch. So this one I didn't do ahead of time, but I wanted to use that little thanks die in there, and I wanted to use the stamp set. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick card number 3. So what I did is I grabbed a piece of Pool Party. It's 11 inches by 4 1/4, and I just scored it in 5 1/2. And then I have another piece that's 5 1/4 by 4. So for this one, we are gonna take the Pool Party ink pad and stamp some butterflies just like along the way. And then we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. All right. Okay, so we're gonna take on this piece, we're gonna take the bigger butterfly. We're just gonna like have this butterfly like flying across our card. Maybe we'll do that little one too. So I'm just going to, I really want to focus on this stamp set. So I'm gonna ink this up. We're just doing color on color. And we're gonna put this one here. And then we will do maybe one here, and then one here. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna use those little dots. Maybe I'll just cut out the little one. Okay. and then we'll add some of these dots, kind of fill in a little bit of space. Like so. So this is what we have so far. All right, and then we're going to let's take this little butterfly on a piece of white, maybe. Let's see what this looks like. I might need a piece of pool party, but let's stamp that. And then let's cut this out. This one doesn't have a die, so we can just cut this out really quick. And then we're gonna die cut the thanks in silver foil. We just came back with some silver foil 12 by 12 sheets. I believe they're $5 for 2 sheets. So I wanted to use them. Since we did gold, this one we're gonna use some silver. Okay, so we have that little butterfly. And now let's grab that Winka Stella and add some sparkle to this butterfly. And then we're not going to stamp words because we're going to use this little thanks right here. And I have a piece of silver foil. So I'm just going to rough cut this to die cut. Okay, let's bring in our little machine, put this down here, and run this through. Okay, take your pick tool to get it to pop out of the little die. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Okay, and we can, oh, that looks so pretty. We should have, like, I should have used the foam sheets to make that like pop up. But if I have mini dimensionals right here, which I do, I can probably use some of those to get this to pop up as well. So let's see if I can get, is that gonna show? Maybe they're still not skinny enough. Do I have my foam strips? Let's see. Foam adhesive strips. Here I go. These will work. The foam adhesive strips. These are awesome because they're really skinny. So I can just take some of little pieces of this. Yeah, this works great. The little foam adhesive sheets. Okay, I can just cut a few of these off to get this little pretty thanks to pop up on my card. I want a little piece here because I don't want it to sag in the middle. And maybe a little piece on the S. All right, I did grab some ribbon. I don't know if we're gonna use it. I don't actually think we are gonna use it. But the ribbon with the, okay, then your extra little piece you can just put right on there. But I did grab this ribbon. I just don't know if it's, I guess we could use it. It's kind of pretty. All right, let's tie this ribbon around here. Or should we go this way around it and have that there and the butterfly there? No, maybe this way. Okay. See, when I don't have it done, I'm like, which way? All right, let's tie it around this way. it's sheer, so I like that. You can still kind of see through, so it's not like taking away. Okay, let's tie this in a pretty little bow. If I don't like it, I'll just take it off. It's that simple. Okay, we have it on for right now though. Okay, I'm gonna pull it over, and then our little things, I'm gonna take the little back side off. I put 4 little pieces on, and I'm gonna stick this down. This is so pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna put this, let's move our ribbon down just a hair. I'm gonna put this right here. And then I'm gonna take that little butterfly and pop that up with a regular dimensional, the one that we just stamped and put Wink of Stella. And then I'm gonna take this one and put it right up here by the thanks. Okay, and then we're gonna put this on with dimensionals. I like to do 5, 1 in each corner in the middle. Okay, we'll take these off, and then we will add probably a little bit of sparkle. Let's see how we like it. All right, this can go right here. Need to trim my bow down just a little bit. And these little, the same gems we used on the last card, they have those silver ones. So let's just go ahead and use those. I did grab the iridescent pearls. So we have so many amazing embellishments. You can just pick what you like. And go ahead and add a little sparkle. So there's our 3rd card. So we made 3 alternative cards with the April paper pumpkin kit. The May kit, you have to sign up by the 10th. The 10th is a cutoff. So May kit just ended yesterday. And I can't wait to get that one, but I was on vacation, so I wanted to do alternatives with April. This is really pretty. I hope you like it. There's again, I use those coordinating dies, which I believe you can still get as long as you're a subscriber. They're called the Thanks and Beyond dies. So we have this card. Let me know what your favorite is. We have this really pretty, kind of like the gate fold, and then we have this one with Lost Lagoon. So we have Pool Party, the basic gray, the Lost Lagoon, lots of metallics going on with the gold, the champagne, and the silver. So again, let me know below what you like. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.